everybody, and welcome back to Mounties Midweek. I'm Drew Patrick. On today's show, we review the baseball team's opening road trip, we review men's track and field's performances in Boston, and we break down basketball's 2 road contests. The baseball team opened the Andrew Shalott era by traveling down to Cary, North Carolina for a trio of games. Starting on Saturday, the team battled Lemoyne College. Senior Bryce Zaprzinski pitched a solid 5 2/3 innings, and Brady Mengel connected on his first long ball of the season to give the Mounties a 7-1 lead after 5 innings. The Dolphins made a valiant comeback, pushing the game into extra innings and stealing the game from the Mountaineers with a score of 8-7. The next day, Mansfield had a doubleheader with Assumption College. In Game 1, the teams were tied in the 6th inning when senior Dom Lopez reached base on a fielder's choice and a throwing error brought home junior designated hitter Ryan Wenzel. The Mountaineers would win by that score 2-1. Hunter DePrimo gets the victory, pitching a solid 5 2/3 innings and only allowing a single run. In Game 2, Assumption took a 3-1 lead at the top of the 5th inning. The Mountie bats then came back, and it was Britton Shander who notched a game-tying RBI single. Assumption would take back that lead, holding a 6-3 lead after the top of the final inning. Senior Josh Kalina drove in the first run, scoring Will Romano, and then Ben Osborne drove in the next 2 and would tie it up to send the game into extra innings. Then, bottom of the 9th, the bases were loaded, Nate Cotton at the plate. The walk-off single, and the Mounties leave happy, taking the game by a score of 7-6. Freshman Todd Emery gets the victory in relief. The Mountaineers are back in action this weekend as they travel to Glenville, West Virginia to compete in the Glenville State Tournament beginning Friday, February 1st when they face David and Elkins College. The men's track and field team, as well as Lindsey Payne from the women's side, travel to Boston to compete in the David Henry Valentine Invitational. Payne was the first to compete on Friday. She ran in the 3K and hit a PSAC qualifying time of 10:38.79. The men took center stage on Saturday, and it was freshmen Kevin Heeman and Christian Tanner who set the tone for the Mounties. Heeman competed in the 3K, finishing with a time of 8:46.12. That time shatters his previous best by 22 seconds. It is also the 3rd fastest time in the PSAC. Christian Tanner continued his solid freshman campaign, setting a new PR in the mile. He took 4 seconds off his best time, finishing with 4:24.69, qualifying for his 3rd PSAC event. Henry Polanco and Ramdy Melendez competed in both the 60-meter dash and the 200-meter dash. The pair collected new PRs in that 200-meter dash. Polanco finished with 23.06, while Melendez crossed the finish line in 23.99. In the middle distance, senior Travis Keefe competed in the 1,000-meter, finishing with a time of 2:39.97, taking 5 seconds off his previous career best. And Jacob Getchell ran his first collegiate 800-meter, finishing with a time of 2:04.12. Freshman Terrence Quaker and senior Mamadou Diallo were milliseconds off their best time in the 400-meter dash, finishing with 51.09 and 51.99 respectively, while sophomore Caden Fisher represented the Mounties in the 60 hurdles, finishing with a time of 8.84. The quartet of Diallo, Quaker, Tanner, and Fisher closed out the day with the 4x400 relay, winning their heat and finishing 37th out of 53 teams with a time of 3:26.95. The women's team traveled to Susquehanna University for the SU Invitational. Freshman Madison Fox finished 4th in the high jump, hitting a mark of 1.50 meters, and junior Erin Sheridan was the other Mountaineer in the top 10. She hit a season-best 3.06 meters in the pole vault, only a 1/10 of a meter shy of qualifying for the PSAC Championships. A pair of freshmen competed in the mile at that event. Shelby Alexander hit a 5-second PR, finishing with a time of 5:53.05, and Brooke Hinneman notched a massive 10-second PR in the mile, hitting a time of 6:08.55. And freshman Carly Daniels competed in the 800-meter run, finishing with a time of 2:51.11. The Mountaineers are back in action Friday as they travel to Lewisburg, Pennsylvania to compete in the Bucknell Tune-Up Friday night. The PSAC Championships of Indoor Track and Field are only a week away, and let's take a look at who you should expect to see in that meet. The basketball teams had 2 matchups this past week. First, they traveled to take on Bloomsburg. In the women's game, the Mounties exploded in the 4th quarter to score 33 points, but do ultimately fall on in this one by a final score of 70-60. Paige Whitfield led the way with 15 points and 8 boards. In the men's game, John Ward posted a career-high 13 points to go along with his 7 rebounds, but the Huskies roll in this one and beat the Mounties by a score of 82-55. Both teams were then back in action on Saturday as they traveled to Millersville. Paige Whitfield had a double-double, and Olivia Paglow tied a career-high 11 points, but the Mounties are unable to secure the victory in this one and fall by a score of 62-48. In the men's game, it came down to the wire. Trevor English converted the double-double with 17 points and 11 boards, and Jazz Farrell had 15 points, but the Marauders, they do pull away late and beat the Mountaineers by a score of 81-74. The Mountaineers return home for their final 2 games of the season, beginning with East Stroudsburg University on Wednesday and then welcoming Kutztown for Senior Day on Saturday. The softball season begins this weekend as they travel down to West Virginia, but let's take a look at what else is coming up this week for Mansfield Athletics. Do not go anywhere. Much more Mounties Midweek is on the other side.
UPMC is a visionary hospital, cutting-edge research, all of the exciting things out on the edge of medicine.
There's a challenge every day, and there's the potential to help. When given the opportunity to make a difference in someone's life, that's a tremendous feeling.
UPMC's interest in bringing the best there is in the science and research and bringing that bench side to the bedside is what makes a huge difference.
Life-changing medicine is not only medical treatment or surgical treatment, but giving patients hope.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Hi, welcome to Explore the Possibilities. I'm Michael Morrison, and this is my wife Michelle, and we're the owners of Rough Cut Lodge. If you're looking for a place for a family gathering, a romantic getaway, or you want the ultimate outdoor experience, then look no further. Let me tell you a little bit about Rough Cut Lodge. We're located in Gaines, Pennsylvania, just upstream from the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. We've got 10 acres right here on Pine Creek for the best in outdoor adventures. Rough Cut Lodge has been a family-owned business for over 3 decades, and we pride ourselves on providing a clean, comfortable environment.
Our property has 6 cabins, 6 luxury suites, and a main lodge that is 6,000 square foot. The main lodge, which is known as the Sycamore Cabin, is a fully furnished cabin that can accommodate large groups well. It has 6 bedrooms, 4.5 baths. On the first floor, you have the living room with a large, spacious dining room attached to the kitchen. In the basement, there is pool table and bar area. Out the sliding glass doors on the first floor, you have a spacious deck to grill and enjoy the porch swing, as well as an amazing view of the creek. The Oak Cabin is the most private cabin on the property. It is a 2-story cabin that has an open loft space with a queen bed. On the first floor, you have a bedroom with a bunk, perfect for kids, and a pull-out sleeper sofa in the living room. Wrap-around deck outside with porch swing and furniture and a charcoal grill. Our Maple Cabin is our smallest and coziest cabin on the property, a true log cabin, great for couples. Hickory and Pine are our large cabins that have 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, large kitchen areas, and both sleep up to 10 guests. Our cabins offer Wi-Fi, free cable TV, games. For beautiful days outside, you can enjoy basketball, a play set, volleyball, a welcome center that has foosball, pool table, darts. There's horseshoes outside, and fishing in Pine Creek. Our Beech and Birch cabins are also 2-story cabins that sleep up to 9 guests. There are 3-bedroom cabins with common living area in the center of the cabin, vaulted ceilings, and a gorgeous porch to view Pine Creek. The last addition to the Rough Cut Lodge property are our luxury suites. On the second floor, you have efficiency suites that are all open-style living. Suite 1 has a king bed. Suite 2, in the center of the building, offers a queen bed. Suite 3 is a corner view suite. You still have your full kitchen and a walkout balcony. On the first floor of our suites, there is a handicapped unit on the corner, which is Suite 6. Suite 5 is our 2-bedroom suite. Suite 4 has 1 private bedroom with a queen bed and a sleeper sofa in the living room. All of our suites have full kitchens that are stocked with everything that you need to prepare meals, have gas fireplaces, free Wi-Fi, and cable TV.
One of the best parts of Rough Cut Lodge is its location in the Potter-Tioga County area. We're less than 30 minutes from the towns of Wellsboro and Coudersport, Cherry Springs for stargazing, and the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon. Guests can access the creek right off the property. We can whitewater raft, kayak, and canoe, or you can experience some of the world-class fly and trout fishing. There are thousands of acres of state game land that surround Rough Cut Lodge, making for excellent hunting. And hundreds of miles of groomed snowmobile trails are accessible right out of the lodge, and we're only a half hour from Ski Sawmill.
Rough Cut Lodge is open year-round And for more information or easy booking, go to our website at roughcutlodge.com. For more information about the area, go to visitpottertioga.com.
I'm Michael.
And I'm Michelle, and we look forward to having you as our guests at Rough Cut Lodge to make memories that last a lifetime.
Life-changing medicine is not only medical treatment or surgical treatment, but giving patients hope.
UPMC brings so much to the table. They're just a comprehensive visionary system.
UPMC is innovative and always on the cutting edge of technology.
Defining not only healthcare, but health.
Its expertise, its focus on patients and what is best for patients.
As UPMC, we're able to elevate the standard of care. Just a wonderful opportunity.
Time for play of the week. Last week we had 2 basketball plays for you, and based on your votes, the winner is Bella Skittel with her 6 for 6 shooting day. She was phenomenal that day and earned play of the week based on your votes. This week we have 2 plays, one coming from basketball, the other coming from baseball. Starting with the first one, Trevor English. Look at this pass to Mike Rell underneath the basket, up and in against Bloomsburg. That one is against baseball, and it's the walk-off winner from Nate Cotton to give the Mountaineers the extra inning win against Assumption College. You can vote on Twitter for which one of these plays is your pick for play of the week, and results will be revealed next week.
From court to court and lane to lane under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Going to do it for us this week, folks. To stay up to date on all things Mountaineer athletics, head over to GoMounties.com. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next week.